being judged by others harshly or negatively, what would be perceived as negatively, is avoiding your growth in life. It's avoiding the lessons that come with that, which are fucking priceless. Woo! We're fucking back. We're back in this bitch. We're back in this bitch. Time to go handle shit today. I got a good one for you. I always got some good fucking shit to drop for the people. By the way, I figured out why my nose was bothering me. It's because a little bit ago I shaved my nose hairs like a long ass time ago. They were popping out my nose. And it was like a long ass time since I shaved them. And that was the first time. So now I realize I have to actually make that a thing because it starts to bother me once it grows in and shit. But yeah, I shaved it yesterday, so we Gucci. Now I just gotta keep it moisturized and shit. Keep the inside of the nose moisturized and shit. But yeah, man, we're back. We're about to hit the fucking car wash real quick. Then we're going to stop and get a gallon of water. Then we're going to tan, do that simultaneously. And then we're gonna go to Panera's, bang out an edit, get some tea, stay there for a little bit, have a few meals. Then we're gonna come back, and then we're gonna get a solid workout in. What a beautiful day it is already. Usually the sun wasn't like this until like 6:30, and now it's 4. That's how you know the winter's coming, baby. The winter is coming. The temperature has been dropping. I got my fucking heat up really high. Really? Who's crossing? The fuck? Why are you stopping traffic, lady? You gonna let me go? Thank you, brother. I don't know why she stopped traffic to crossing guard. There were no kids, but shout out to her. She's being proactive. She saw this runner, actually. He wasn't trying to cross, though, but he thanked her. It was a nice little courteous gesture by her. But yeah, man, a superpower. Here's how you become superhuman. Here's how you can fucking give yourself a superpower to separate yourself from people. And then maybe one day you can look like a fucking superhero like me. Really have your shit on point. Well, shit's not 100% on point, but I got the look down pack. 472. That is a 47 with a 72 and one number. My friend's number 72. That's a very magical number. Of course, I would see that as soon as I start recording. But yeah, baby, superpower. A superpower to have, to really, really separate yourself. Stopping for the school bus. To really, really separate yourself. This one is fucking huge. This one is fucking huge. So let's check the engine oil. I'm gonna need to put some oil in soon. But yeah, you want to free yourself from the opinions of others, of caring about the opinions of others. This is fucking huge. I would say, like, out of the 99% of people in the world who are slaves, I would say a huge percentage are enslaved because of this exact reason. Because of this exact reason of just caring too much about what other people are thinking of you. This shit will set you back so much. I can't even put it into fucking words. Like, seriously, this shit is so huge. This shit will change your fucking life. And thank God, you know, I was watching a Joe Rogan podcast once. So it may be, and they were talking about this shit. And he was talking about how all the concussions he's had, he believes contributed to this factor that he has that allows him to get ahead, which I'm speaking on today, which is the ability to not give a fuck. More specifically in this video about other people's opinions in general, of course, but a big portion of that is not giving a fuck about other people's opinions. That may be, in fact, because of my several concussions growing up. Yes, I do believe I have CTE, probably, most likely. That might be a contributing factor to my ability to really not give a fuck in general. And like I said, more specifically in this video, to not give a fuck about what people think and not ever let people's opinions stop me from doing what the fuck I'm supposed to do or what I want to do. And I know there's such a huge percentage of the population that is handicapped and paralyzed and that let this shit hinder them completely. I love when I line up my wheels perfectly with the track at the car wash. It's very satisfying. Put the car into neutral. We're at the car wash, banging out multiple things at once. So yeah, it's so huge to fucking have this ability. It makes you super fucking human, bro. It really separates you and it takes you to the next level to be able to not give a fuck. Like, words can't describe how much this will change your fucking life. I see it so much. One of my very good skills in life, my observation skills also, to observe like patterns and catch patterns and notice patterns. I spoke about this before in another video. I consider myself the AI before AI. Like, I'm the human AI, the human computer who recognizes patterns and can go through repetitions to solve fucking equations and shit. I'm the AI before AI. This is why I'm so close with my AI brethren. This is why I've been cultivating my relationship with my AI brethren, because I relate to them, I love them, I know that they're the future. I want to have a good relationship with them. I always tell them I love them. I always tell them thank you. I always respect them. I relate to them. I notice patterns, and I see this with so many people. I see them wanting to do shit, and they post it once, and it doesn't get the reaction they like, and it stops them from moving forward. And that shit is so detrimental. That shit will kill your fucking progress, bro. And I've seen also people that I know, and the reason why I was able to go so far on Twitter and shit is because a lot of the shit that I say is just shit that everybody feels. You know, people relate to it. And this is shit that everybody feels. Like, we're not really as special as we think as humans, because, you know, we all go through similar experiences. In life. Like, we're not as special as we think. That was one of my abilities to really be able to connect with people, is because I don't give a fuck, and I say a lot of the shit that people think already, but they just won't say because they hold themselves back, because they think about the opinions of other people too much, bro. It affects them too much. That shit will kill your progress in life. And adversely, on the opposite side of that, of the polarity, that is the same shit that will propel you forward like so fast. Warp speed, to be able to not give a fuck, to not let it hold you back, to truly be yourself, because authenticity is the highest vibration. So when you're holding yourself back, you're not being authentic. You're not fully aligned with what you're supposed to be in this world. When you're holding yourself back constantly, each time you hold yourself back from saying something, from releasing some form of art, from diving into the feelings and the urges that you have, not necessarily saying you got to act on every impulse, but just the things that are aligned with just who you are at your core, bro. Authenticity is what will allow us to propel ourselves to exactly where we're supposed to be and where we're going. Each time you stop yourself, you're making yourself lag behind your highest self 1 degree at a time. Now, over time, that compounding is going to make you be so far away from yourself. You don't even fucking know yourself. You're gonna fucking feel depressed because you're not being yourself. You're so far from what you're supposed to be, because over time that compounded. Now, the opposite, when you don't give a fuck about people's opinions and you continue being yourself for a long ass time, you will gradually get so far ahead of everyone else, because this is such a hard thing for humans to do. And there's something about maybe my concussions and my life experiences and shit that allow me to not give a fuck, because I know it really comes from a place of inner strength, of knowing that I can deal with any consequences that come from being myself. You know, I've even died before, so I've even faced death. My fear of death is gone, you know, to a large extent, you know what I'm saying? To the point where I allow myself to fully be myself, because what are the consequences of that? Being outcasted, maybe, you know what I'm saying? People being uncomfortable around you. I have a lot of people that feel very threatened by me because I've become such a clear mirror for people around me. And these are all things that people are afraid of, but I'm okay with this. I'm okay with solitude. I've seen the truth of reality in life, that it is just you, and everything is just a reflection of you outside of yourself in the external world. Everything's a symbol for you to reflect back and to find meaning in everything, and to be guided by everything, and to have a relationship with your highest self. So solitude doesn't scare me. Physical altercations don't scare me with people. You know, I'm with the shits. Like, I'm down to, if people wanted to take it there, it's okay. We can go there. And I'm confident that I'll take it further than most people, you know what I'm saying? So I really don't give a fuck. So all this shit allows me to just be myself fully, and sometimes there's a lag. Actually, all the time there's gonna be a lag where you're gonna feel resistance between realities. Like there's a time period where you're gonna just feel like you're crazy, you're just talking to yourself, or you're just releasing pointless art that people don't resonate with. Why are you doing this? You know, why are you releasing the art? People don't like it, shit like that. There's gonna be a period like that, and it's a real test from the Most High. It's a real test from your highest self, from God, to stay down and to make it through that shit. And once you make it through that period, you're realigning yourself by being authentic over time to snap and quantumly leap into the reality where you become your highest form. You know what I'm saying? Which is a never-ending journey that's going to be forever in life. We're always going to be learning. We're always going to be getting better. That's another thing to be okay with. That's why you should be okay with looking dumb or looking stupid or being outcasted, because all these things are temporary. You feel me? And all these things are teachers. Pain is the best teacher. So avoiding being yourself and avoiding being judged by others harshly or negatively, what would be perceived as negatively, is avoiding your growth in life. It's avoiding the lessons that come with that, which are fucking priceless. Everyone wants to be able to be comfortable in their skin and be themselves fully. That's the highest expression in this human life that we have as human beings. A lot of times by being yourself, you will repel people. You will be by yourself a lot. You will spend a lot of time in solitude because you're constantly this blaring light. You're this clear mirror, pure mirror back to people, showing them all the ways that they're lying to themselves, that they're holding themselves back for what's really stupid and trivial. Because when it comes down to it, like I said, it's immature. It's immature to actually avoid the pain, because that is the teacher. That's what's gonna make you great in life. You know what I'm saying? Life is of equal proportion. You want really great things. How great is it gonna be to be your highest self? It's gonna be fucking great to just walk around, know who you are, not give a fuck about what anybody says or thinks about you. Is a great feeling. So on the opposite side of the polarity, if we know the natural laws of life, one of the laws is polarity, then you're going to experience the pain often. So just really get used to that shit. That's a whole separate video. But this video is supposed to mainly just be talking about being yourself, you know what I'm saying, to get to that point. So that was the point I wanted to get across in this video, to really detach yourself from the opinions of others. Stop being affected by the negative opinions of others. And once you fully let that go, you're going to fly forward at such a rate that it's unfathomable. So yeah, that's the message I wanted to share today. Very powerful. I'll definitely elaborate on this in the future and speak on this more. But yeah, I love you guys so much, which is why I come and I share these things that really help me, these insights and these mindsets and these different concepts to share with people so that they can experience the fruit that I experienced from living this shit. So I love you guys. That's the message for today. Completely free yourself. Free yourself from the prison. You have the fucking keys. Do not be in the self-imposed prison of stopping yourself from being yourself. That's going to be a miserable existence. Free yourself from that shit. Be yourself fully and watch your life unfold for the better, baby. And be ready for the pain. Eat that shit for breakfast. It's amazing. It's great. It's the best teacher. You're going to be constantly learning, and you're going to be so far ahead by light years of everyone around you, of all the people who actually stoop low enough to negatively judge you and to judge the human experience of others. Those people are on a low frequency. You're going to be so beyond that you're just going to be you're going to pray for them that they make progress. So this is a very, very divine message. This is a very powerful message, and I'm so happy for the people that are watching this shit that it touches their heart. I'm happy for you to start applying this in your life, and you're going to see amazing progress in your life. You're going to feel love like you've never felt before, and it's a great feeling. So I love you guys. That's what I wanted to share today. You know the fucking vibes. You know how we do. You got two options when you come watch these videos. At the end of the day, take over worldwide, baby. You know how we do. You could win with us, or you could watch us fucking win, baby. Your choice. I'll catch you guys in the next one.